A sunshine-soaked southern Alberta day here at the Calgary Stampede, day 3. Big crowd on hand, big-time action in the arena. As we got it underway in the Cowboys bareback riding, and it was Jacob Stemo of Vashon, Alberta. Here's a cowboy who in 2007 won the boys steer riding here. Here he is back, and he wants a little more this time, and he gets it together with Calgary's arbitrator Joe and posts 88 points for the effort, and he's happy about it, and he should be, because he's atop the board with that 88 score. Then it's Clint Lay, Taylor Broussard, and Seth Hardwick rounding out the top 4. In the tie-down roping, Marty Yates of Stephenville, Texas. What do you say about the 5 times National Finals Rodeo qualifiers? He quickly gets to this cab and goes to work on the ground, and he is picture perfect and picture fast as well. 7.2 seconds, and there he is atop the board, followed by 2-time world champion Caleb Schmidt, Canadian titleist Logan Bird, and there's Jake Pratt rounding out the 4. In the steer wrestling, we went to Fort St. John, British Columbia for Stephen Culling, sitting 10th in the world, 6th in Canada, having an outstanding year, and he builds on that year right there with a very solid 3-9 for the former Rookie of the Year in the PRCA steer wrestling. Nice job by Stephen Culling, and there he is, followed by Cody Cassidy, Bridger Chambers, and Nick Guy. In the saddle bronc riding, Jake Watson of Hudson's Hope, British Columbia, he too having a spectacular year. He talked this horse over with his buddy, his traveling buddy, Zeke Thurston, and the tips came in handy as the 3-time Canadian champion said, "You can ride this one," and Jake said, "Yes, I can, and I will," and that's exactly what he did. Jake Watson checking in with an 87.5. Zeke Thurston, the 3 times Calgary champion, at 86.5. Coburn Bradshaw, and the veteran Cody DeMoss. In the ladies barrel racing, this cowgirl won the world in 2017. She comes from Cottonwood, California. She's Nellie Miller, and she's on her outstanding horse, Sister, and turns in a blistering run, and she had to because it was very close at the top of the leaderboard. In fact, Nellie Miller is going to stop the clock in 17:29, and by 1/100th of a second, she gets the victory lap. There it is, just 1/100th behind her is Ivy Conrado, then Brittany Barnett, Jessie Telford, and Sarah Rose Wagasback. To the bull riding, and this time we went a little further away. We went to Brazil via Edmonton. Marcos Gloria is the cowboy, the reigning champion of the Calgary Stampede on Outlaw Bucker's homegrown, and he puts together a sensational 87.5-point ride to win $5,500, get himself a victory lap, and sit atop the board in the bull riding right there. Followed by Jared Parsonage, Chase Outlaw, and Jess Lockwood. Well, that's the way it came down on day 3. A big crowd on hand, and they loved every minute of it on Super Sunday at the Calgary Stampede.